From the screen to the king to the crown to the ring. Okay, well, I don't remember what the hell he said, but this has to be the perfect time to make a video about YouTuber music. Now, of course, KSI has recently dropped the absolute banger known as Thick of It, featuring Trippie Redd. KSI dropped this song like 4 days ago as I'm recording this, and everybody was clowning him. There was no hesitation, no stopping for making one of the cringiest songs of the year. Now, I will say, the song itself, if it was made in like 2014, that shit would have been a hit. This sounds like something that you'd find in like one of those old YouTube intros on Panzoid. And just the beat, just the way he was singing everything, it sounded like an early 2010s pop song. And now the lyrics were just not helping him. Like half this shit when I'm listening to it, I don't even know what it means. KSI claims that this song is like about his life, but maybe I'm just a smooth-brained individual and I don't understand. But what the hell does this dude mean when he says he's in the thick of it and this is how the story goes? This dude even did a Prime ad in the music video. Like, I can't take this shit seriously if there is a Prime ad in the music video. Like, do you really expect me to look at a Prime bottle and be like, you know what, bro? This song's an absolute banger. All right, don't get me wrong. Prime is pretty good. I mean, some flavors suck, but a lot of them are pretty good. But still, I just can't take it seriously. And especially since it sounds like music I'd hear in a Fortnite montage. And of course, as soon as KSI dropped this masterpiece, all right, the internet went crazy, all right? That's all I'm going to say. The top comment on this video that has more likes than the actual video itself says, honestly, if it had a different beat, different melody, different lyrics, different sound effects, different artists, different theme, different message, and a different genre, it could have gone hard. And I agree, bro. I think it could have went hard if everything was different. But now KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast are kind of just playing into this because, of course, this was right after Lunchly dropped. And at this point, KSI already had a lot of attention on him for his beef with Dan TDM or whatever the hell he had going on there. And now, of course, since this is everywhere on my Instagram reels, I can't escape this shit. I saw a video the other day. It was how to remove ants. And I'm like, oh, is this going to be a tactic I don't know about? And then they just started playing thick of it and all the ants just scattered. It's a foolproof method. It 100% worked. Of course, you can't listen to Thick of It without the Talk to a podcast on. You know, you got your Prime in hand. Then you got Lunchly. You can't forget that. But the funniest thing out of everything that took place was streamers reacting to it.
KSI, this shit is so fucking ass, bitch! Quit fucking music! Quit that shitty ass shit! Turn that shit off! Turn that trash ass fucking shit off!
I really don't know how this song left the studio. Like, it just crawled its way out somehow. Like, it should have just stayed in there. Like, it should have never left. Even Trippie Redd is saying he was held hostage by KSI. He's even playing into it himself, bro. Like, there's no escaping this song for KSI. I think no one's ever gonna take his music seriously again. But it's honestly always been a thing whenever people that are doing YouTube also make music. People only know them for that. And it all started back in 2016 when YouTubers wanted to start making music. Some YouTubers out there who actually make pretty good music. And of course, there's some that make absolute garbage. There are some YouTubers I feel should have never entered the studio. The whole rise of YouTuber music started to become a trend in like 2016, 2017 when all these diss tracks were coming out. Everybody wanted in on these diss tracks, all right? They knew that this was gonna make them a shit ton of money and get like 200 million views. All these diss tracks objectively were trash, all right? They sucked. But everybody loved it at the time because everyone was dissing each other, was all out war. As a middle schooler, you know, I really was invested in all this drama and beef. I thought Logan Paul and Jake Paul were beefing, all right? I was gullible as shit. We don't talk about it. I guess ever since the rise of Rice Gum in 2016, diss tracks just became extremely popular at that time. And it was a YouTube meta. Even PewDiePie PewDiePie made a diss track on T-Series. I think that was in like 2018 or 19. I'm not too sure. But like, for example, though, the Rice Gum diss track on Jake Paul got 200 million views. There were so many people invested in this beef. It was so generational. The pinned comment on this video is when YouTube drama was actually interesting. And you know what, bro? I couldn't agree more. Everybody was so hyped for the next Rice Gum diss track. Everybody was more hyped for that than the next Lil Yachty, which is just crazy to me. We were all talking about these diss tracks at our lunch table, even though, looking back at it, the songs weren't even that good, but we all fucked with it because we thought it was entertaining. Everybody goes back and visits these days and say, well, this was the peak of YouTube drama. And people are saying the kids nowadays will never understand, all right? It was just too good. But I mean, we all thought it was crazy because we were kids, and looking back, it was like, hey, your general run-of-the-mill fake YouTube drama. But as for the whole PewDiePie thing, we were all making extra accounts to subscribe to PewDiePie. That was just the meta. We all wanted it to happen, but unfortunately, T-Series passed PewDiePie, and that was the worst day of all of our lives. The craziest part is he was getting canceled over this diss track 5 years later, which is so ridiculous. I can't even wrap my head around that. He didn't even say anything bad in this diss track at all. People were like he was being racist towards Indian people because apparently T-Series, the big ass corporation, just had their feelings hurt, man. It was that bad. I have no idea what the hell people were talking about, bro. It's a diss track. It's not supposed to be that serious. People are out here dissecting the lyrics and trying to figure out if it was racist or not, which is so insane. I don't know why the hell people would spend their time and do that. The song is called Bitch Lasagna, all right? Nobody should take it that seriously. But so many people go back to these diss tracks and leave comments like, who's here in 2024? Because it was just that generational. Everybody is popping back in to see what's going on with these diss tracks. Now, some of you may have the opinion that a lot of people who make music that are YouTubers, they actually make good music. Like somebody I could think of off the top of my head, a lot of people cook this guy called DDG, and no one takes him serious because, well, he's a YouTuber and he makes music. But it's not even that bad. Like, honestly, I found DDG's music first. I never even knew he had a YouTube channel. But I think it's just because, like, he is known as, like, the YouTube guy. Like, people are gonna be like, oh, DDG, I love your videos, man. Like, his music's not even bad, but people are still gonna cook him because, well, I don't know, that's just how it is. But there are a lot of YouTuber artists that I think are not so good. Like Dream, for example. I don't care how much you pay me to put it on Aux, I'm sorry, but nobody is bumping that Dream. But in all seriousness, though, it's not my kind of music. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Mask. I'm sure there's people out there that really fuck with Mask, but, you know, that's not really my thing. But this dude had a whole concert. What the fuck? There's no way that many people are like, yo, I'm a fan of this new Dream banger. I gotta buy a ticket and see this live. But in all honesty, though, people are saying the concert was a disaster. In my opinion, though, I don't think Dream's music is very concert worthy. The show still happened somehow. Enough people bought tickets where they held the show. Because usually when people don't buy enough tickets, they just cancel the show. But Dream did it. You know, he got enough tickets for this to happen. But I mean, to be fair, it's his first show or his first tour, whatever it was. And I don't think I'd be able to do a tour myself. There is no way. So I can't even clown him or cook him. If I were ever to get on stage and sing songs in front of a bunch of people, oh, I would fold like a MacBook Air. The show definitely would have went worse than Dream's. But can we talk about this for a second? I don't know how the hell Dream got Young Gravy on a song. I have no idea how he pulled that off, but he did it, I guess. Now, of course, when it comes to music, you cannot forget parodies, all right? Parodies have always been around on YouTube. I remember the days where I would watch Bart Baker parodies, and they would parody all the top hit songs at the time, so they would get millions of views, of course. And I used to unironically bump these. I don't know why, but I guess that's what I used to do. I was in like 5th or 6th grade. I just remember my friend showing me Bart Baker one day, and I was just put on ever since. Another example of parodies that I could think of was the Minecraft parodies. Of course, we can't forget those. When I was in middle school, there was these Minecraft parodies by this YouTuber Galaxy Goats coming out. He would just make parodies of popular rap songs at the time, dance in front of a green screen, and just replace the lyrics with stuff you would do in Minecraft.
I'm like, let's go play Minecraft. Can't keep my oars on my chest.
And of course, we all thought this dude was cooking. You know, we all thought this stuff was generational. People would unironically sing these in school, which is crazy. But nowadays, all right, we have Riz Records. Now, this isn't really like a parody channel. This is like AI music. All right, this is what's going on in 2024. But Riz Records is really cooking up bangers. What the hell did I just watch, bro? I'm done. I'm done. You know what, bro? Maybe I need to stop hating. Riz Records is up next. I've seen an insane amount of people say, quote, "We can go gyat for gyat" on the internet. I think this is where it stemmed from. Riz Records, what have you started?
We can go gut for gut.
Fuck that, we can go Riz for Riz.
$19 for the Fortnite cod.
Double pump with the Phantom Tax. I got the ore, the signal, the ligma, nibbish, saga Riz.
Nobody is safe from the brain rot anymore, all right? Check out this video on one-hit wonders. It's right up on the end screen. I'll see you guys in the next one.